everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Campbell with the INT. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Getting right back to it after that interception. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Now Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing here, Darnold. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Smith able to put it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've arrived. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Lions and Jared Goff. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Goff on 1st and 10. St. Brown's got it. Complete. Rolling into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field. setting the tone of this drive.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow the lead now to 22 points. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Darnold now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Here's Darnold to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left with 4th down here. Smith able to put it through. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.